Hi everyone. You know what? YouTube sucks. I'm sorry to say it, but YouTube sucks nowadays. I mean, I remember back when it first came out, mid 2000s, it was revolutionary. Anyone could be a star. You could post whatever you wanted to post, and you made views off of it. You gone viral. Nowadays, it's as much freedom as a Disney movie. I mean, you can't do what you used to do on YouTube. Might as well just call it Disney, Internet Disney nowadays. Because if you look at the famous YouTubers videos of the past and nowadays, you notice that they've stopped doing what they usually would do, meaning cursing. I mean, these YouTubers were strictly for teenagers and adults. People of their age, basically. Now that the kids are starting to watch this, and then this new generation of kids are starting to watch this, us YouTubers, we can't do what we used to do anymore. Now, granted, I know a couple of YouTubers that have been degraded, downsized by YouTube. Blasphemous HD, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, Rashad the Reactor or Shot God, and many more. Dashi. You've all noticed that they've stopped doing what made them funny. They stopped doing what made them funny. Whether it's the jokes they tell, they can't do that anymore. It's because little kids are starting to watch this stuff. And now that the parents of America are being so idiotically controlling over us YouTubers, now I understand being concerned and all that, but YouTube has created a special app for your little kids to watch videos on there. So you can let them watch that and leave the real YouTube for the teenagers and adults. I mean, everyone needs to cut edge. It was a cutting edge website. And it was this thing where you could just speak freely. Now, you're controlled. It's not even a democracy anymore. YouTube was like a democracy. Now it's an autocracy. It's autocratic. It's a unitary website. No one can have a say-so. They can't speak their minds like they used to nowadays. You can go on any YouTuber's channel and they're saying the same thing that I'm saying right now. Meaning that they don't think that YouTube is what it used to be. YouTube sucks nowadays. We can't make gaming videos nowadays. We can't do what we used to do. You know what made us funny? I mean, if you watch a Jacksepticeye video of the past and the ones nowadays, you notice he stopped cussing less. And I think cussing is hilarious because, I'm an adult dinosaur. It's what we do. Now, he stopped cussing and his videos are less funny. Well, granted, they're still funny because of the editing. It's a good thing that he knows how to substitute and still make his videos hilarious. But if you watch it before YouTube became more controlling and constrictive and strict about what we could do, almost as if it's a controlling camp, it's a dictatorship. We can't do what we want to do. We can't be creative. It's like we have to make it kid appropriate now because little kids are starting to watch this stuff. It's because their parents have let them. I mean, if the parents could stop letting their kids watch the cutting edge YouTube, meaning the real YouTube, and then watch kid stuff, meaning stuff like Sesame Street and used to be my show before I started going on YouTube, now I'm doing my own thing. And I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid to let some of the other YouTubers get on here because, they might slip up. And if any of the other famous YouTubers have anything to say about YouTube, please let me know in the comments section. I'd love to hear your opinion. Nevertheless, here's what I think. YouTube, back in the day, I remember when it came out in the mid-2000s, it was cutting edge, it was revolutionary. You could do whatever you want. You could be a star. I know I think I've said this before, but I'm saying it again. Because again, like, you could be a star, you could be anything, you could do whatever you wanted to do. And it was funny, it was viral, it was like fine. You could do whatever you wanted to do. Nowadays, you can't. It's become Disney-fied. They done Disney-fied it. Thanks, Walt. But they've become Disney-fied. YouTube is no longer YouTube. It's a Disney Channel. I'm not talking about Disney, these Disney Channel or Freeform or ABC. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it's become a Disney website, other than Disney's own website. It's become more kid-friendly, and all of us famous YouTubers, we can't do what we used to do because YouTube has constricted us for it. They're trying, like, for example, here's a YouTuber I know, Raka. They created one of the most graphic videos I thought was really interesting. I was impressed. I wanted to do what they were doing, make very, very interesting and cutting-edge films. Not showing depiction of anything like that because I still have limits, but I wanted to do something similar. Now, we can't even find some of their best work because YouTube has hidden it away, removed it, demonetized it, or anything like that. And that's not only made them angry, but it's made me angry as well because I can't find out where the video is so I can study it and make another one like it. Now, like, what am I gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do? Since YouTube has become a family channel, like, I'm not saying families can't watch the same thing, but now us kids can't find out the funniest video of our favorite YouTubers. Because they might have been removed. I mean, seriously, YouTube, what happened? What happened to you? You used to be so fun. You were so cool back in the day. Now you done got all soft and strict and scared. Scared to let someone be free. That's what it like. Be artistically free. Do it, do what they do. And now we're just like, what happened? All of us YouTubers. You can ask one. You can ask one of the famous YouTubers, either PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, or T-Series, possibly PewDiePie. You can ask one of those famous YouTubers, even Corey Kitchen if he ever comes back, what happened to YouTube? Like, did they just, like, if I knew where YouTube headquarters were, I'd have a long list of complaints. I'd take some of the famous YouTubers with me. We'd go down to the YouTube headquarters and basically get this stuff off our chests right now. Because we have a lot of complaints that we want to file to YouTube. And they might say it's because of the parents of America. And honestly, it is. Now, parents, we know you're doing what's best for your child, but what's best for your child might not be what's best for us. What's best for your child is to tell them not to watch this. They'll get the idea. Not that if they're like under the age of if they're under the age of 13, they shouldn't be watching this. They shouldn't be watching whatever they were watching. Okay? So now that we've got that straight, if they're under the age of 13, do not let them watch YouTube. Let them watch YouTube Kids. There's plenty of Baby Shark for them anyway. So you can just let them watch that on repeat. There's an hour video of them playing the song over and over and over. Let them watch that and leave us alone. Goodness.